Good morning. Thank you for watching. My name is Scott. I'm the founder of easy3dbiz.com. Quite simply, we're an information clearinghouse that takes all the information on the web, puts it into a summary to understand what the message is behind all of this information. And by getting the real message and the meaning behind all this information, there's some pretty amazing things that are being discovered and that are being created right now. This is a short video about cavities, basically how to avoid cavities. Basically methods to repair your cavities naturally without having to go to the dentist. And the best part about this too is these are techniques that you can use at home. Thousands of people around the world are discovering these techniques. They're non-toxic, they're non-invasive, and the best part about it is it doesn't cost that much money. It's basically preventive maintenance, or if you have an abscessed teeth right now or an abscessed tooth that's hurting, it's a method that tells you how to heal it up pretty much within the 72 hours, and the abscess is pretty much gone. From my experience, over the last 5 years, I've been using this technique, so I've never had to visit the dentist ever again. For a real emergency use, I use what's called sunflower oil, which is called oil pulling. I rinse my mouth out with sunflower oil, and then I take massive amounts of vitamin K, which you can find through the Korean soybean fermented food called natto, which you can get at any Korean supermarket. Quite simply, the method is called oil pulling, and it basically involves rinsing your mouth out with sunflower oil about 3 times a day. And this basically creates a recalcification of the cavity. And when you take also vitamin K at the same time or throughout the day, it accelerates the feeding of the gram-negative bacteria, which is a positive bacteria that we want inside of our mouth to avoid the continued abscess or the continued cavity. Another method I've had with great success is basically using toothpaste mixed in with what's called ormus. Ormus is a new technique that's been discovered that comes from ocean seawater. You extract it from the ocean seawater, and ormus is a super nutrient absorbent substance that goes into the body. And what I do is I put a little bit of ormus on my toothbrush, and I put with the toothpaste a little bit of toothpaste, brush my teeth, and my teeth and gums are incredibly strengthened, and any cavities or tooth abscess I may have is gone. And basically I discovered that basically herbs or vitamins and minerals or techniques that absorb into our body quickest, or that absorb into our body fastest, are a very, very powerful method to heal up cavities. One of these is what we've called ormus. As I just mentioned, ormus is a very, very powerful way to take care of a cavity. The second one is I've had brewer's yeast and beets. If you do your research, you'll find that brewer's yeast and beets are very, very powerful nutrient absorbers that go into the body's cells. And these absorb very quickly and very powerfully into the cells of the body. And I found that when I take brewer's yeast with some vitamin C and some cod liver oil and the comfrey herb, which is a calcium herb, and cod liver oil or sardine oil, that it creates a very, very powerful nutrient-absorbing formula that goes into the body and also into the teeth. And so any toothache that I may have, it actually heals it up. Now, if you're coming through YouTube, you'll see a link underneath this video, and there's a research article that goes into more in-depth detail that talks about everything that I'm talking about here. From my experience, I've had to go to the dentist for over 5 years. Whenever I feel an abscessed tooth coming on, I just use these techniques. Cavity's gone, abscessed tooth is history, and I've been doing this for over 5 years. I mean, when I was younger, I've had root canals, I've had fillings. I was a general person that would get average cavities. Now, no more. I don't have to worry about going to the dentist anymore, and it's very, very, very satisfying. I don't have to worry about that. It saves me money, saves me time, things like that. What else? I've also noticed that another period when there's a lot of absorbance into our bodies goes through the science of sun gazing. And many people have had, incredible healing experiences through sun gazing. But the interesting thing about sun gazing is when the sun is on the horizon, the infrared radiation from the sun And as you all know, infrared radiation penetrates our body the strongest and fastest. Infrared radiation is healing the body when the sun is on the horizon, when we're doing sun gazing. So I believe because infrared radiation is another thing that penetrates our body, when you look at the sun at the right time, the infrared radiation is healing our body via sun gazing. So that's another very interesting observation I've discovered. What else? That's pretty much about it. That could pretty much explain why people that do sun gazing have had healing effects in their body. Cataracts have been removed. They've had their health improved substantially, things like that. But if you do your research on sun gazing, that's SUNGAZING. You see thousands of people around the world that are using sun gazing to bring health to their body and healing to their body. And it's once again a technique that costs no money. It's very, very powerful, and it's a non-invasive way to heal your body and stay healthy. Once again, I invite you to click the link under this video, take you to the research article, and it gives you more information, everything that I'm talking about. You know, if you don't want to go to the dentist anymore, by all means, check these techniques out for yourself. And I'm not the only person that's using them. Thousands of people around the world discovering and using it for themselves also. Anyway, I'd like to thank you for watching. I wish you all a great, wonderful week ahead, and I wish you all a great day. Thank you. Bye-bye.